Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. House update. We've got rough in plumbing done and we're getting ready to do the fill dirt for the slab. So I figure I'd give you a tour of the house, as it were, so you can kind of see what to expect when you're doing your own home. So as you can see, the perimeter is all formed up with 2x12, and that will basically house all this fill dirt for about 8 inches, and then the other 4 inches will be the actual slab. So the slab will sit flush with the top of that 2x12. So it would be built up a good bit. Walking in, kind of front porch, front entry, living room, you can see we've got all the pipes stubbed up, and I'll just kind of take you around. We'll start with the master. So it's the master bathroom. So we're gonna go into the bedroom, turn into the bathroom, more or less. We've got his and her sink. So that's my sink. That'll be a toilet and then a vent pipe. And then there is my wife's sink, along with the extra, area, counter space. That's going to be a whirlpool tub, and that's going to be the shower. So it's important, I guess, to point out anytime you do this kind of plumbing, every fixture has to have a P-trap. That shower's stubbed out there. Let's see if this tub has a good view. They didn't stub it out there yet. The P-trap will go into that box, I guess, after they pour the foundation. Every fixture has to have a P-trap. The toilets have them built in, but your sinks will have one, of course, after the sink's there. But for showers and tubs, they do these little boxes to give themselves access after the slab is poured. So keep walking the house. Kind of the living room now area. This is the kitchen island. So we just have a vent and then 2 water lines. For this build, as you guys might guess, these are Uponor. The plumber actually ran these due to time. I was planning on running them, but for a variety of reasons, he did it. So that's all right. For the kitchen island, we could have gone with a, what I call, I guess, a proper vent, to where you got a drain here, but you could also have another pipe come up that would act as an actual vent that would tie into the house venting system. I went back and forth on it, but at the end of the day, to keep it simple, we're just going to use a Studer vent, a mechanical vent for the sink. And if it fails after 10 years, I'll buy another one. Not a big deal. Let's go into my, let's see here. So this will be the kind of guest bedroom slash kid bedroom with its own bathroom. So we got a sink there. We've got a toilet there. And then we're going to have your typical tub shower right there. Panning around, that is going to be a toilet pipe for upstairs, for an upstairs bathroom. Over here is a powder room. So we've got a sink and then a toilet for the large line, a 4-inch, and then that 3-inch is going to be a waste pipe for the upstairs bath as well. And then over here, I'm going a blank. What is that? I believe that's just a vent pipe for the upstairs. It's a 2-inch. So yeah, that's probably just a vent pipe for the upstairs. So moving along, we've got the laundry drain right there. And then into the mechanical room here, this is where those kitchen island PEX lines are coming up. And those will tie in with the rest of the home run plumbing system that I'm doing. So those are actually, I'm planning on having those in the wall, and I'm going to have some splices, unfortunately, in there, but it's not a huge deal. And then all of the plumbing in this mechanical room will be surface mount and manifolded, and it'll look pretty. So you'll get to see that as it comes along. That vent there is for the tankless, for its pressure relief and condensation drain for the tankless hot water heater. That also, we put a a little larger bell on it, so if I wanted to dump other things into that, I could. Future projects include water softener system and filtration. If those have any discharge valves, I wanted to be able to plan for that at least. So something to consider in your project. There's the main water line coming in that they use the conduit for the footer that I showed you in the last video or two. It's a 1-inch Uponor PEX line that we will tie in with the system. And, you know, I think that's about it. I'd say lessons learned on this. As I said, I was planning on running those water lines, and I didn't. Due to weather and whatnot, the builder and the plumber decided to run them so they could fill in the ditch and not wait for me and get everything done, which I understand. But I also didn't know about it. So there was a communication breakdown, because if I had known about it, I would have told the plumber, hey, leave those lines on this end extra long, because my plan is to actually go all the way up behind the wall and come in from the top to hit the manifold. It's a little extra line, but it'll also make the mechanical room layout a lot nicer. So that was something that I had in my head, and they didn't know because they didn't ask, because I had planned on doing all this work. So make sure that there's a lot of good communication with your builder so that you can avoid any of these mistakes. And again, it's not a huge deal. I can put splices in there. Uponor connectors for this kind of PEX, they are full port, full flow connectors pretty much. So it's not a huge deal. It's not like I'm getting a lot of pressure loss or anything like that. And I do have a couple fittings in the wall, but they would at least I know where they are, and they're easily accessible should anything happen. Guys, I think that's about it. As you can see, we got like six or eight loads of fill. I know there's 2 more coming. So that's coming in, and hopefully next week they'll get all this spread out, and then we'll start, I guess, laying the rebar and stuff for the slab. So progress is being made. I guess that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching.